Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. I'm in the garage studio this morning and it is cold as a, I was going to say cold as a witch's teat, but I think that's a line from Catcher in the Rye, and people probably don't read that anymore. Anyway, it's about time I did another video, and this video is slightly different from what I normally do. I was deeply touched in an important part of my body by what's happening to the King. And the King, as you know, went into hospital and a little operation on the enlarged prostate, and has now been diagnosed with a certain form of cancer. And I'm not saying what cancer it is, which leaves it open to endless speculation. Anyway, let's not go there. But what it made me think was, I ought to raise some money. And I'm choosing prostate cancer as the cancer cause that Junior wants to raise money for, and I thought I could kill two birds with one stone, because what I could do is I could make a video about some stuff that I'm selling on eBay, and that would provide additional advertising for the stuff that's on eBay. But then the stuff that is sold is raising money which can be donated to support those people who are suffering with prostate cancer. Very important. One of the top three cancers, top of the pops cancers we're having today. So let's get into it. Let's get into it quickly. And now you're thinking, Julian, have you got cough cancer? No, I haven't got cough cancer, but I have got a cough. All right, you've heard of the 100 Years' War. You've heard of the 100 Days Cough. 100 Years' War was when a whole load of people who were coughing for an awful long time decided to fight each other to see who had the best cough. And obviously, we, being the English, we won. But that's not the point of this video. So the first thing is Tannus tyre inserts. These are like a hard rubber kind of inserts which you can put into a tyre. I'd suggest they work very well with gravel tyres, not necessarily road tyres, although they have the same effect. And what they do is they provide a hard level of protection. I don't know if you can see there, there's probably a good, getting on for half an inch thick of rubber, and the idea of course is that any nail or something flint that goes through your tyre is not going to go through this into the tube, because you put the tube inside this goes on the wheel, you put the tyre over it, and there you are. Tannus armour tyres. I did make a video about this when I bought them. I did use them for a couple of times. They do work. No, they do work. They are fine. But I don't really do that kind of gravel cycling that I was thinking of doing before. So the Tannus tyres, they're going up for sale on eBay and you can purchase them. Moving on swiftly. These are a pair of chrome shoes, and I'd call them maybe suitable for a kind of Brompton type ride, maybe suitable for a kind of mountain bike flat pedal SPD type ride, because you can put SPD cleats on the bottom, or you can just cover that up with a kind of a rubber patch if you like. But they are, the thing about them, I mean, I read a review about them. I read a review in the magazine. The magazine said they were good, and as I normally do, I went out and bought them because that was the kind of person I was in those days. And they are unbelievably heavy. Now, I actually need two hands to get this shoe off the ground. And I find when I put them on, they're like kind of moon boots, or what's the opposite of moon boots? If you go to a planet where the gravity is really heavy, as opposed to the moon where it isn't really heavy, then it would be like wearing these kind of shoes. I'd say it's like divers. You know, when deep sea divers, they wear these really heavy shoes which helps them sink to the bottom. Well, you could wear these to do that. Now, I'm not selling these very well, are they? I might, but they are not used very much. A pair of chrome shoes, quite... I kind of thought they were stylish, but now I think they're quite horrible. But anyway, you can buy them on eBay if you're interested. Now this actually, I feel a little bit guilty about selling this in a way, because this actually was kind of lent. When was it given? I'd say it was given to me by my mate Oz, and it's an old-fashioned turbo saddle by, I think, Italia, but I can't actually read that at the moment. Anyway, if you want kind of an Eroica friendly vintage yellow saddle, it may, just may, I make no what's that thing on Antiques Roadshow about provenance, okay? I make no claims to provenance that a famous arse, Eddie Merckx, I don't know, Tom Simpson, somebody like that, sat on this saddle. I do not say that. I do not say that. I'm not saying they did. They might have done. I'm not saying they did, but it's an old-fashioned yellow saddle. So if you want a yellow saddle, perhaps you suffer from urinary incontinence and you don't want it to be noticed when you're riding your bike, then this is the saddle for you. Going on eBay very shortly. Next item. Tri-bars. TT bars. Now you're thinking, oh, Julian, come on! You never did a triathlon. You never did an Ironman. Well, I did a kind of wooden man or a kind of plastic man, if you like. Plastic man is where you, what is it? You swim. We don't swim actually. You paddle in the sea for 50 yards. Okay, that's quite hard when it's cold, right? Then you walk. Okay, you do a brisk walk up to the offie and back. And then you do a little stationary cycle ride, and that's a plastic man. And I did that in a pretty good time. But I bought these. I thought I'm going to progress. I'm going to do a proper triathlon. I'm going to do an Iron Man. I'm going to do Steel Man. I'm going to do Titanium Man. Yeah, I'm going to go to, where is it they all go? Hawaii, places like that. Yeah, I'm such a tough fucking guy. But no, I didn't bother. And TTs, I actually bought these. I thought they were really sexy. So they're really cute. 29 centimetres long, if you're interested. Profile design, T2 plus DL, whatever that means. And they are TT bars, help you go faster on the bike, help you get a great time. If you're going to do a triathlon, if you're going to do your TT, something like that. They're up for sale on eBay right now. You can put in a bit. And the thing I should say, actually, is if you do put in a successful bid for these things, when I wrap them up and I send them to you in a kind of recycled packaging way, I will actually sign it, okay? And that signature, Julian's signature, Julian's YouTube signature on the stuff that he's selling on YouTube to raise money for prostate cancer, that is worth a few bob. And you may actually be able to sell the signature separately. So let's move on. Next thing is, this is an Apidura handlebar bag, and you will notice, it still has the label. Now, I bought this because I thought, I know what I want to do. I want to ride around the world, okay? I want to bike pack around the world. I want to go through the Hindu Kush. I want to go to all these places, the back and beyond, you get a one-way ticket to the back and beyond. I'm going to go to Vietnam. I'm going to cycle through the Karakoram Desert. I'm going to cross South America from north to south or east to west or whatever it is. I'm going to go through the Isle of Wight. I'm going to go around the world at a faster time like Mark Twain, but it never happened. So I bought all the gear. Bought a couple of bikes, bought a whole load of bags, bought a whole load of kit, all these maps. I've got stuff covering out my fucking ears because I planned this trip to go around the world. But I thought, was it Samuel Johnson or Samuel Pepys? Was it who said, what does he know of England who only the world knows? Or was it the other way round? What does he know of the world who only England knows? Anyway, I thought, never mind going around the world, Julian. Just manage to get out on your Brompton. That's probably enough. So an Apidura unused handlebar bag, very useful for storing clothes, sleeping bag, elderly grandparents, people like that. And if you're cycling along through the Hindu Kush and you find, you find a beaver, you find an abandoned beaver at the side of the road, and you think, I'm going to get that for some roadkill, you can pick it up, you can stuff it in the bag because it's quite flexible and it can kind of bend and adapt and all this kind of stuff. And then there's roller ends and you can strap it anyway. It's an Apidura handlebar bag, vastly expensive when you buy it new, but get it buy on eBay from Julian. You get it at a fair price. Now, moving on swiftly. This was expensive. I bought this a few years ago, and this is an S-Works by Specialized helmet, and it's a kind of aero helmet. It's kind of a TT helmet. So when I was getting into all that triathlon TT stuff, bike packing around the world, proper cycling shit, not the kind of thing that I do now. I never go out on the bike. This was a helmet, yes, and it is guaranteed, okay, money back guarantee. If you cannot do an additional 1 watt on your bike wearing this helmet, then you get your money back. And you get a special note from me saying you're a shit cyclist. But buy this on eBay, raising money for prostate cancer. I will sign the helmet, or I'll sign the box, or I'll sign the packaging, or whatever it is, but you get that as well. Oh, well, price has just been reduced because I've broken it. And the last item, which I'm going to put up on here, there are some other things that I'm selling, but this is another cycle helmet. You're thinking, Julian, how many helmets have you got? Well, I've got quite a few, actually. This is by 1,000, and this is like a skater's helmet. Ice skaters, what do you call it? Roller skaters, skateboarders. It's a skateboarder's helmet, And I'm going to try this one on. I didn't try the other one on, actually. I made a video about this helmet instead. And I think this is a dead cool helmet, okay? I wear this like this. I ride through central London. I'm riding on my P-line Brompton, and people look at this. Oh, look at him, look at him. Now, they may be saying, look at that knob. They may be saying, look at that wanker in the helmet. Or they may be saying, that's Julian, the guy who's selling all his stuff on eBay to raise money for prostate cancer. And if you want a 1,000 helmet in dark blue, and they've got this special thing here. You see that, you think, well, why have they got a hole in the helmet? What's that all about? Well, if you want to go for a ride and you want to lock your helmet to your bike, okay, you can. See, so you put the lock through there, and I think that's quite clever design, actually. And this is special. Looks like leather, but not leather, vegan friendly. Okay, so this has been made from recycled vegans. And they made the straps like this, and it's got this special magnetic clasp on there. Can you see that? Special magnetic clasp, okay, not exclusive to 1,000 helmets, but I think that's quite a good idea, and I don't know why more people don't do it. So that's the 1,000 helmet. It's one of the items that is for sale on eBay, raising money for prostate cancer, because I've been deeply touched by what has happened to our late king, not late king, is recent king, current king, that's it, current king. Current king, raisin king, yes, our current raisin king, the risen king, Charles. And I wish, in all seriousness, I wish His Majesty all the best with his cancer treatment, as I wish all the best to everybody out there in cancer land who is suffering from cancer. I do hope you get better soon. I do hope the prognosis is good for you. I do hope you can live your life in the best way possible. And if you buy some of Julian's stuff on eBay, then your life will be immeasurably enriched. So, thanks for watching. Put your bids in. See you next time.